Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Patience. To my existing subscribers, welcome back. If this is your first time here, be sure to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can continue to indulge in the Hot Bella experience. It is BoxyCharm box time, you guys, and I finally got my November BoxyCharm box. I'm super excited about this month's box because I believe this is going to be the first box where we have some type of complexion product. Because if it means that we're going to start getting foundations and concealers in our monthly BoxyCharm subscription boxes, I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm also curious to see how close of a shade match BoxyCharm is going to get for all of us who are monthly subscribers. So this month's theme is Stellar, and this is the info card. So this is very nice, the normal info card that comes in all of the monthly BoxyCharm subscription boxes and Boxy Luxe boxes, or even Boxy Premium. You get the info card. You guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, so this month's theme is Stellar. I got variation 5 for my BoxyCharm box this month. BoxyCharm, Boxy Premium, Boxy Luxe. There are different variations of products that you get in each box. So on your info card, the little number that shows on the bottom would be an indication of what products you should receive in your box. Also, I wanted to mention, if you guys haven't noticed, inside or on the info card, there's always some type of coupon code for money off on specific products from specific brands. So for this month, there is a 15% off coupon for Dragon Beauty, and there's also a 30% coupon for Natasha Denona. Now granted, for the Natasha Denona, that's only on specific palettes. So it's either for the Safari palette, the Sunset palette, or the eyeshadow palette 28. So yeah, that eyeshadow palette 28, I believe, is the Natasha Denona palette that retails for about $239. So that's why you're getting that 30% off of that. If you're interested in that, you can definitely take advantage of the coupon codes here on the little info card from BoxyCharm. So let's get into the products that are in this box. So the first item that I pulled out of my box is from Becca, and it is their Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter. And this is an award-winning highlighter powder with an ultra buttery texture that melts into the skin for ultimate high-impact glow. This is a really nice highlighter. This is by no means a new product. Champagne Pop has been one of the most popular highlighters from Becca and has been on the market and around for quite some time. I have maybe 2 or 3 of these in my collection already. The retail cost for the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop is $38. This next item is from Caprice, and it is an antioxidant Dew Quench and Glow Serum. The info card says the antioxidant dew lavishes skin with quenching encapsulated antioxidants, nurturing amino acids, and an array of soothing botanicals. Used as a lightweight hydration or as a layered piece in your skincare wardrobe. This is the first time that I have heard of this product. This is very interesting to me because I'm always interested in the skincare aspect of things. You guys have heard me say that many times before. Yeah, I am going to try this, and the retail cost for the Caprice Antioxidant Dew Quench and Glow Serum is $90. Wow. And the next item is from Vitamasks. It's a morning and evening eye mask set. There are 2 of these. So there's one for morning and there's one for night. And the info card says that the morning mask is a cooling eye mask to brighten and depuff. And the evening mask is an ultra relaxing eye mask that is made to aid in repairing the delicate eye area and smooth fine lines. So I'm always interested again in the skincare aspect of things. Anything that's going to address any of my problem areas, fine lines and wrinkles, I am all for it. So we've got these masks to help with that in our BoxyCharm boxes. So super glad to have these. And the retail cost for these 2 masks is $12. And the next item is an item that is exclusive to BoxyCharm, and that is the BoxyCharm 2-piece brush set. So this looks pretty interesting. This is what these brushes look like. And actually they kind of remind me of the Artiste brushes or the oval brushes. because the oval brushes have this same shape and they actually feel the same. The only difference is the handle. So this is a pretty unique, a very sleek looking handle. But yeah, this does remind me of the Artiste brushes, but this came in this month's BoxyCharm box. And yeah, super glad to have these brushes. You know, I feel that you can never have enough brushes, so glad to have these. And the retail cost for these two brushes is $35. And the last full-size item that came in this month's BoxyCharm box is from Dominique Cosmetics, and it is their Celestial Thunder eyeshadow palette. This palette is so pretty. You guys know I love a good eyeshadow palette. I used this eyeshadow palette to create this look today, so you'll be able to see me use this in the demo portion of this video. This is a gorgeous palette. You get 8 shades in this palette, and of the 8 shades, you get 3 matte, you get 1 satin, or I would say 2 maybe satin finish types of shadows, and then the other 3 are mattes. But yeah, very nice palette from Dominique Cosmetics, and I'm super glad to have it. And the retail cost for this palette is $35. And another thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to the BoxyCharm box is the complexion products, as I mentioned before. So in this month's box, I got this little card right here that has some sample shades of foundation. And once I went to the BoxyCharm website, they asked a series of questions regarding the shades that are here on the sample card. So they wanted to know which one matched my complexion the best or closest. Of course, I had to go with this shade right here, which is Maple, when actually I wish that there would have been another shade on here. There's another shade called Amber, which I think would be a little bit closer to my skin tone. But I went ahead and answered the questions. And again, I think that as time goes on and as BoxyCharm starts to send us more complexion products, they'll get a better idea of how to shade match us all correctly. So again, I'm glad that complexion products are now being added to the BoxyCharm subscription boxes. And yeah, I'm super excited to see how they work it all out. So I've added up the cost for all of the items that came in this month's box, and from my box, which is Variation 5, the total cost of all the items is $210. So again, this is a really good buy, you guys, because even though the cost of the monthly subscription of the base box has increased just a little bit, so it was normally $21.99, now it's gone up to, I believe, $25. You know, there was a little bit of an increase, but still, when it comes to the suggested retail cost for all of the items that are in the BoxyCharm box itself, the total retail cost for all of the items in the BoxyCharm box far exceed the monthly subscription cost that you're paying for the box itself. So it is a good deal. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the demo portion of this video. I'm going to start off by using this shade right here, and this shade is called Eternal Light, and I am going to use this shade as my brow bone highlight. I'm going to use this shade right here. This shade is called Zero Gravity, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. This looks to be like a cool tone grayish brownish color. And now I'm going to use this shade right here. This shade is called Dark Matter, and I'm going to apply this shade to my outer V and sweep it into my crease area. So I've carved out my lids a little bit. I used a little bit of the cut crease canvas from Makeup Revolution. So I am now going to soften up these edges. You guys know how I normally do that. So I'm going to use the same shade that I've used here on my outer V. This shade is called Black Matter. And I'm just going to soften up these edges just a little bit. I may have to dip back in the pan to get a little bit more product on the brush. But I'm going to start off with the remaining product that I have on my brush right now and just see how far that takes me. I like using the cut crease canvas from Makeup Revolution. It's a good product, but it does stay really wet, so I tried to give it a little time to dry down, but it's still quite wet, so I'll have to add a little bit more of my black matter back onto my brush to make sure that this shade doesn't get washed out too much because that base was still kind of wet. I would normally be more drawn to use the warmer shades in this palette on my lids, but I want to do something a little bit different. I'm trying to continue to create my bold eye looks during this fall and winter season. So I am going to go into this green right here, and this is called Mystic Ice. And this is really pretty. It's a really pretty color. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to add it to my lids. And now that I've got this beautiful teal green shade on my lids, this shade is called Mystic Ice. And I am going to go back into Black Matter once again. This is the shade that I've been using on my outer V. So I'm going to go back in with this shade once again, and I'm going to blend this a little bit more. And now I'm going to add a little bit more definition into my manipulated crease area, and I'm going to go back into this shade right here. This is called Zero Gravity. So I'm going to use my Sigma E36. I'm going to add a little bit more definition into this eye look. I'm going to start or keep this just right here towards the inner corner. I've already got enough smoke on the outer V of this eye. So I just want to finish it up by adding just a little bit more depth into this area that's leading into my tear duct. I'm going to go ahead and add my liner and my lashes, and I'm going to use this Blackety Black eyeliner from Hank & Henry. This is an item that came in one of my previous month's BoxyCharm boxes. So I'll finish off the complexion and I'll come right back. I have finished off my complexion, and now I'm going to finish off my eyes. And I think I'm going to use Black Matter and Storm Dust to smoke out my waterline, and then I'm going to go back into the same shade that I used for my brow bone highlight, which is called Eternal Light. That's this shade right here, and I'm going to place that into my tear duct area. I'm going to use the Black Matter towards the outer part of the eye, but just to add a little smoke to this look. And then I'm going to use Storm Dust. It's the kind of orangey shade here. And now I'm going to use this highlighter. This is from Becca, and this is in the shade Champagne Pop. This is a very popular highlighting shade from Becca. It's been around for quite some time. I have several of these in my collection already. So you know what? I'm not going to use this one per se. I'm going to go ahead and use one that I already have opened. But I just wanted to show this to you guys, just in case you had not seen the Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca before. So yeah, it's a beautiful highlighting shade. And we're going to add a little highlight. And this look is done. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.